commentators here, Andrew McCulloch and brother Peter McCulloch, bringing you live here to the feature game today, Taupo Marist versus Tongariro United. Kind of a top of the table clash versus bottom five Taupo Marist. Welcome, Peter. You're first time commentating. Excited?
Very excited, Andrew. Very excited. Not excited for the day. It's an absolute appalling day out here, but at least with Taupo, it's going to be not muddy and it's going to be wet, but no mud to be seen at all.
A lot of fears actually. The Hitler being sheriff there was worries that he'd shut the ground or probably shut Taupo because some of his grass would get wet, but I believe he's away overseas, so he's allowed the ground to be open, which is good to see. I think it's the first game on number one for a few weeks. So it's, as Peter said, miserable day here, cloudy, wet, kind of not heavy rain, just drizzle, kind of a day for the forwards I'm picking, Peter.
Yeah, I think so. You know, you look out at Tongariro United there, and they've got a massive forward pack, they've got a massive back line, they're actually massive all round, to be fair.
Yeah, Tongariro sitting in second place. Rugby here, club rugby brought to us by Waitomo. Waitomo keeping fueling Kiwis. So we'll run through the team list. First up, we've got Tongariro United. Now, I'm hoping this has been confirmed as the team. Often there's some changes, but at the moment, the run-on team for Tongariro United is number one, Toby Tukaki. Other prop is Javan Jill Broadman. Hooker is Cade Inglis. He apparently or will be wearing number 21. Locks are Maharahara Namutu wearing number 2 and Kerry Cornelius number 25. Loosies are Jackson Owens, Steele Spence and Tio Imani. Halfback for Tongariro United is Kane Tamo. First five Hopa Haika. Second five Maximus Dunster. Centre Tony Matautia. Wings are Corey Brooks and Anaru Tipu. And fullback Connor Dobbin. Players just coming back in. They've warmed up sufficiently, so they're ready to do their final things in the change rooms, and then they're out of there. Reserves for Tongariro United: Boss Hallett, Charlie Hinardi. Bit of a surprise to see him on the bench, Peter. Jeremy Dunster, the old veteran, the coach of it. So Jeremy's on the bench. He's just trotting into the changing rooms as we're talking, looking very good. John Koko, surprised he's on the bench as well, a good player for King Country. Ra Ramika, very surprised he's on the bench, an old stalwart of Tongariro United, and Rory Wright. Peter, if you go through that Taupo Marist team.
So Taupo Marist, I think I've been throwing the curveball here. So in the front row we've got as prop wearing jersey number 16 is Tom Ryan. Number 2, that main freight truck driver is TK Puhuya. And 3, Sam Robinson. 2 locks are Jacob Vaughan and Leary Church.
I think there's been a late change on that one. Jackson Rollins Hamona has been called in or is playing according to my sources, and he'll be wearing number 25. Sorry, Peter.
Okay. Carrying on. Loose forwards, Hunter Downard. Great Taupo name there. Number 7, Josh Rainford, also a good Taupo name. Reeve Satherley, the King Country representative. Number 9, Josh White. Here we go with our curveball. Number 10, Mosisi Baravilala. At second 5, Dylan Manu Pim. 13, centre, Harry Lloyd. On the wings is Josefa Ratubulava and Anari Savakania. And, on the left wing is Lavani Dracula. Reserves are 17, Carl Kiwi McGregor. 18, Bede Fredericks. Number 20, Christian Gent Standen. 21, Samakulu Kamu. 23, Liam Grimshaw. And number 25, Lane Church. So that's the Taupo Marist squad.
So a splattering of King Country reps through both teams. Reef Satherley, as you said, certainly the most games for King Country out of Taupo Marist, and kind of a lot of the Tongariro United boys have played 7-9 games. Charlie Hinardi has played 24 games for King Country. He was in that semi-final last year for the final last year for the Meads Cup. So Charlie's been round the traps a long time. So expecting a big battle today. Last week, Tongariro United lost to Taupo Sports 36-24, and Taupo Marist lost to Taumaranui Districts 27-15. So certainly Tongariro are safe for the top 5, Peter, but Marist are out of it, but they'll want to get a win here to at least get some home games in that bottom 5.
Taupo United Tongariro United, may have been disappointed with their loss last week. You know, that 1 and 2 clash between them and Taupo Sports was going to be the big one. But knowing Tongariro United, they'll be back. They don't lie down for too long.
And again, a little local derby as well. 2 Taupo teams. Probably not a lot of love lost between the teams. Certainly, Marist will want to, they're the new boys on the block. They've only been around for 4 or 5 years, so they'll definitely be keen to show Tongariro what they've got.
Taupo Marist has been a real success story for King Country Rugby. I think, as you say, 4 years, and they've grown every year with that. A couple of years ago, they were a really strong outfit, and they've had a couple of just rebuilding years. So they're, it's great that suddenly Taupo's got 3. Taupo, Tongariro, have got 3 quality teams who are really competitive.
Yeah, I agree. Referee today is Chris Cowie. ARs are Jamie Bell and Blaine Cox. So Chris Cowie, young ref, but been around the scene for a couple of years now, and a very, very good ref to have for these guys. But yeah, it'll certainly be weather rugby today. Don't think there'll be a lot of brilliance in the back line. So Harry Lloyd, I think, is one to watch from Taupo Marist. He's a Welsh boy, good size to him. So he's been brought over by the union. The CEO has great connections to Europe, so he's got connections to get these guys over here. And I think there's a couple of Irish guys coming over soon. So other one in Taupo Marist, Christian Gent Standen, son of Josh Standen, heavily involved with King Country Rugby, been there for years. Christian went away to Ireland last year for a season, so he's just come back. Players just running out onto the field now. Marist led out by number 8, Satherley, their talismanic number 8. He's been their mainstay for the last, since their inception, so very, very good player. Just picking up on some of these numbers, look like they're as per the program, which is good. Interesting. The Marist boys, there's some good size to them, isn't there, Peter?
Yes, there is, and some youth on their side too. They look keen. They'll go hard at it today in this wet day.
So we're just waiting for Tongariro United to make their way out. Couple of like we said, Marist, a few King Country reps scattered throughout. Both props have represented King Country. Moses Barra-Valala, that 10, has also had a few games for King Country as well. So certainly some spots to play for this Heartland Championship year as well. I guess the coach Gary Jeffries will be looking already at teams, and there will be, I'm thinking, trials coming up very soon. So we're just waiting for Tongariro United. They've been quite cool. Referees and ARs are just coming out. Tongariro just going through their last process. We'll cover off. Yeah, I see that some have got armbands. So Tongariro just slowly walking out, being led out by Hopa Haika, the first 5 for them. As you said, Peter, some big boys in there. Nice to see a familiar Turangi name, AR Dempsey Logging Limited, as the back of the jersey sponsor. Big name around Turangi way. So not far away off from kick-off, some more rain drifts in. We're just ready for set-off. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Maybe huckers or maybe just a moment's silence. We'll find out soon.
Here goes Jeremy Dunster running out. He's looking fit. All jokes aside.
No, he's a bit puffed, I think. He's a bit tired. He's not going out to the meet. So I'm thinking we're just having a couple of moments silence here.
So. So I think that moment of silence was for John Purdon, who passed away earlier in the week, father of one of 4 sons, Brian Purdon being one of them, who's been involved with Tongariro United and Taupo Sports for many, many years. John Purdon attended his funeral yesterday, and when the list of what he's done for the province has been read out by his son Brian, was quite amazing. Life member of the, Tahara Rugby Club.
Yeah, I think there was 5 different organisations. It was incredible.
One of the not the celebrant, but the celebrant said he was an ordinary man. I disagree in the fact that ordinary men do not do that amount of work for the community. Play started, so kicked off there by Marist, taken in by one of the Tongariro United players. I'm picking they'll be keeping it pretty tight. That's a great start by the number 1. That's Toby Tukaki, carting that ball up, breaking a couple of tackles. Just a cross kick there, getting across. Brilliant kick there by a Hopo hiker. Kind of makes 30 metres really early on. 50-22 by the looks. Yes, good knowledge, Peter. Expert comments here by Peter McCulloch coming in with his knowledge. So 50-22. So have been told both teams are struggling with their lineouts a little bit. We've got Toby Tukaki throwing in. Let's see how the first lineout goes, Peter. Yep, ball taken in. Tamo passes out to 25. We've got a big boy, Cornelius, out among the backs here. Hands let him down, so Marist get a reprieve. They've looked a bit dangerous here, United. Slippery ball today. I think the big fella just had a quick look before he looked at the gap. And there's put the ball down. Yeah, that's out on the full by Moses Baravalala. Touchy just getting it right now, so Baravalala just a little bit overcooked that, so second line out now for Tongariro United. Interesting, Hooker's not throwing it in today. Tukaki to proppers. So overthrown, taken in by Marist, recovered there at the back. Wind favouring United, not a huge wind, but just they do have the slight wind advantage. Half back there, Josh White just putting through the kick. Nice hands. So it was well taken there by Sofokania, but turned over, and Tongariro United have the ball. Just a drive up there by Owens, Jackson Owens, number 6. Oh, poor pass there. It's a Welsh boy. We've got our wing here, Anaru Tipu. Just going ahead, chip and chase there, number 15, Ratabala Vale. He's just got letting it go dead over that dead ball, 22. Good attack there by United, Peter. Good start by both teams, actually. Other than the drop ball, it's as we say, it's a terrible doubt here. It's a slippery ball, but really good start from both teams. Sorry, yeah, I said it'd be a 22. Of course, it's a kick from under the post, so good attacking chance here for United. Tried to go deep, they've gone to the 22. Matautia, number 13, takes the ball up, hits it well. Good strong run by the centre. Tamo out to number 8, Amani taking that ball up. This is Tamo, played last year for King Country, reserve halfback, handy player to have for United. They look very promising. Connor Dobbin just having a crack at the line there, didn't quite get there. So Tamo back out again. This looks set this time. Big boys are in the line. Number 1 there, Tukaki, just ready to hit it up. It's all about front foot ball, isn't it? Getting across the advantage line. So Mani just trying to free the arms, and he just couldn't quite get those arms free. So it was a good driving tackle by Baravalaka, the first 5 for Taupo Marist. Ball stripped by one of the players there, and Marist will try and clear it. Don't get it too far. The United are attacking, kind of just approaching the 22. Still hard on the attack, but Marist have defended well thus far. That's all they've done, really, isn't it, Peter? Yeah, Marist are defending well.
It's at Amani again. He's had a couple of runs early on. So some of the big boys just lining up there. And that's Hiker just taking the ball in. Tukaki's kind of in the way, not really wanting to have a run, having a little bit of a break. So it goes to the other side and it's been lost forward in the tackle. Not sure who lost that. Did you?
No, I didn't. No, sorry.
You got two blind McCullochs, so we're very anything far and wide we will struggle with. So do excuse us if we don't quite get all the numbers that you want.
It was number 8 who dropped that, I think.
Wahine, I talked him up too, hadn't I?
First scrum. This will be interesting.
Yeah, so certainly Marist, they've got a couple of KC props there, so they should compete well in this area.
It's Sam Robinson, the Taupo Marist prop. He's been around for a while now, hasn't he? He's a young man, but he's been around a long time in the age group, King Country South. Yeah,
he's played a couple of senior games for KC, and Tom Ryan on the other side. He was a stalwart last year with the King Country team. We'll run through the other games that are around the district as well during the broadcast, but there's some good games happening there, and we'll run through the table at some stage as well. It's pretty clear cut who the top 5 are. We just got to work out who 5th is. It's spoilt there by Marist underneath their own post. They'll have to dig this ball out and try and get rid of it. Get it to safety. She's a big kick for whoever's going to kick this to find the touch line.
Might work out.
It's a bit. Just a bit far away there to see. It's better on the screen, but it looked like the winger had a dab there. Just got tackled into touch, which was a great effort.
As you say, that was a monster kick. He had to kick from under his post with a little bit of drifting wind coming into him, and he sort of only made about 15 metres on the sideline. And Tongariro United have snapped it up, line out now.
Puia throwing the ball in for Marist. Important throw. This is their first throw, I think. Good take. That's nice. Nicely taken there by Hunter Downard, as you said, son of Michael, well-known person around Taupo, played for Taupo Sports for many years, heavily involved in local, anything involved local, so nice to see his son playing. Was he a boxer? A lot of Downards were boxers.
Yeah, Mike was a boxer.
What about Hunter, the son?
I'm not sure on Hunter. Mike was a scary man in the boxing ring, I would imagine.
Yeah, Mike, if you're listening, we won't one out you. That's a good clearance there by Marist. It's down just their side of halfway. Tongariro United they've got the throw in. Rain seems to have stopped, so it's actually not too bad. Not much of a breeze, just wet ground.
How would you say the crowd is? A couple of hundred?
Yeah, I hadn't looked around, but yeah, there's a reasonable splattering of people. Not many on the bank, which is a familiar spot you like to hang out at. Taken up there, I think that's taken up by. It's very deliberate, isn't it? Very deliberate passing, just making sure retention of that ball is critical. That's Hiker, just why he's involved where the forwards are. I've got no idea as a first 5, but Tamo just passing it wide to number 12.
Good.
It's just Maximus Dunster, part of the Dunster dynasty.
Ball's probably getting slippery already. A few little drop passes, but it's pretty good rugby, in the first 5 minutes.
So I didn't really take too much notice of that other scrum, but it was a bit far away. This will get a bit more of an idea. Certainly not a lot of play close to us, is there, Peter? the old eyes are getting a fair workout. Peter filling in today, Paul Olsen, normal running mate. He's over at Napier watching his boy play rugby, so great to have Peter making his debut. Very excited he was. Couldn't sleep last night, he was telling me.
That's an untruth, but...
All right, that's a good solid scrum by United. Tamo out to Hiker, little chip through kick. And again, just keeping that pressure on. No points with 9 minutes gone, but it's all been Tongariro. We haven't seen anything down attacking from Marist at all. But they have defended very, very well.
It's a nice kick out from under the post from number 9.
That's Corey Brooks. Corey Brooks running hard from the left wing for United, breaking a couple of tackles. They're back, surprised me, back in the 22. Hard on attack. 25, Cornelius taking that ball up. We'll try and get you the score too. Tongariro United Colts were playing down on field too, so we'll try and get that score as well if we can at half time. 13, Matautia just laying that ball up. Tamo's there again. Familiar look.
Oh, good hit.
Gil Broadman just getting rocked back there. Big hit, wasn't it? I'm not sure who did it, but a lovely hit. Connor Dobbin just trying to stay in. They're not getting anywhere with this defence of Marist, are they, Peter?
It's very good local derby. Some big hits coming in.
So penalty there, but high tackle. Would that have been on the big boy?
Could have been, actually. It must have been a reasonably long advantage he played. Ooh, they're going to scrum.
Yeah, a little surprise here when the guys on the sidelines running on with the tee and getting yelled at because they ain't kicking for goal despite it being right in front. They're going to take a scrum. So Tongariro definitely after some points. They're wanting tries. It's got nice, hasn't it? The weather. It's other than the wet ball, she wouldn't be too bad to be playing in now. Peter, I played a lot of rugby in Mangakino. Bloody, you couldn't see anything. Here we go, number 8 just taking that ball off. Good run. Lucy's are there to support him. So they've set up their forward pod number 1, Tukaki.
They drove him back on that one. He didn't make the advance line there.
Cornelius, we think he was the victim of a high shot there. He was penalised, Marist were penalised for just setting it up.
That's a good run.
I spoke too soon. Rain just drifting through, just as I've said how delightful it would have been to be out there. Rain drifting through, but number 12, just about finding the hole.
Oh, lovely pass from
Dunster. Yep. Dunster again, wide, 13, off. Has he got an ability? Has he got the strength? He has got the strength. So that's Tony Maltoldia scoring a try there for Tongariro United. Just held the ball up, dummied to the outside wing, and then just was able to spin in about 2 or 3 tackles and score a fantastic try. Tongariro United 5-0 ahead after nearly 12 minutes.
That was just power. It was a well-structured try, actually. They took it up in the forwards. The big boys rumbled it up, got over the advantage line, and then the backs just used their class out wide. And as you say, Tony Matautier bustling over in the corner. Fantastic try, actually, to start this game.
Yeah, me saying it was probably a nice day for rugby. It's
a big call. It's a big call.
Yeah, it's gone a bit crap pretty early. So we've got Hopper Hiker, one game for King Country under his belt. Let's see how he goes. It's a tough kick, about 3 metres in from the right-hand touchline. This will be an impressive kick if he can get this. This is tough. You can probably hear the rain pelting down now. Had the distance, just pushed it to the left. So 5-0, 13 minutes gone in this local derby, Marist versus Tongariro United. Like to see Marist on attack for. We haven't really looked to our left, have we? Haven't seen them in their half.
Exactly. Great thing about Taupo's own Delany Park, though, is that it can rain as much as it likes. You're very rarely going to get muddy from it. You'll get wet, but no mud.
Just, Peter, we cut off because of the game, but yeah, John Purdon, it was incredible the amount of his commitment to rugby, not only rugby, Tahara Rugby Club, but every other kind of, there was about 5 live memberships. It was a very impressive service, and our condolences to the Purdon whānau, very committed to rugby, have been for many years. So yeah, it was a lovely send-off for a very nice man.
Was it? It was a fantastic service.
So that again, we've just
so it's a 50-20 again.
Had Marist kick off. It looks exactly like the start of the game, isn't it?
Yep.
Had the kick off and in this 50-20. So again, Marist just a lot of defending.
I guess on a wet day in Owen Delany, a 50-20 is going to be a sort of, skid it through in the wet, and you're going to get good distance from it. So could well be a plan for the teams today.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, lineouts for both teams are a bit iffy, and that's been won by Marist, but then taken out over the line. So United have another chance to throw into the lineout.
Do I just hear thunder in the distance, or is that someone?
Yeah,
lovely day to be out there playing.
Yeah, not one of my better calls, and that is Marist trying to do something tricky down that touch line and losing the throw in again. But United just aren't capable of keeping their own ball, it appears. So, I was going to say, I wonder how soon it is before you go to short lineouts for them. Shorten it up, try things a little differently. They are doing, it's only 6 in there at the moment, 5, but maybe they go to 2.
They're going to keep it tight and try to rumble through. They got it. It was tough, but they got it.
So it was Jackson Owens. What was that penalty for?
Was it sealing off in front of the lineout, maybe? Did one of the blockers seal off the ball?
Expert comments here by Peter McCulloch, a student of the game of rugby. Been following it since his birth date, 1950.
Couldn't play the game, but always took a mad interest in actually watching it.
Just quickly, a couple of sad deaths during the week as well, Peter. Bruce Robertson, the great All Black centre, dying at 71, very sad, and Billy Guyton, 33, dying. So the rugby community's lost a few this week, but Bruce Robertson was one of my favourites as a youngster. Shows how old I am.
Billy Guyton was Tasman halfback, was he not?
Yes. Yeah, and he had a few, I think,
Super
Hurricanes and Crusaders and that. So and Buller. We King Country would have played him with Buller as well. So sad. I think his funeral was Friday. So we've got a penalty here again. Not sure what that's for. No replay being provided. We thought we were coming into a Sky Sports studio, but no, we're out. Lockie's getting frustrated with me. We thought we were out in a kind of air-conditioned studio, but no, we're out in the wild, so not sure what that penalty was for, sorry team. And Marist haven't found touch, sadly.
Their first chance to get into their half, and they...
15, that's Connor Dobbin just putting that ball very, very... very deep, so over the dead ball. I'll get this right this time. So we're all the way back to where it was kicked, which is just Marist side of Marist attacking side of halfway. So, like Peter said, first time we've managed to see Marist on attack with the ball. So it'll be interesting to see what they've got. I would think their back line probably has a bit more attacking threat than United. So in this weather, we'll see what they've got. Really, really interested to see Lloyd, the centre, talked up by Kurt McCorkin, said he was a good young Welsh lad coming over here, so hopefully he goes well.
It's a pretty big call after Maximus Dunster at second 5 for Tongariro United just cut through the... but hey. Yeah,
good call, Peter, good call. Halfback putting the ball in there, Josh White, just a young kid. We've got Baravalala just going out on...
He's got round him.
Oh. So there's that Savakania.
Nari Savakania.
Well, they have one attacking chance, kind of split back on the blind side basically, and as you say, rounded one player, and Savakania scored in that far corner. So that ties it right back up. Marist first attacking opportunity, and they score. Fantastic.
Barabacaldi showed good pace to get around the back of the scrum there, and just
didn't look that
Tongariro
quick.
United were coming. Everyone's coming open, and he just went back round the blind and opened them up.
Didn't look that quick, but
no,
deceptive. Bit like you in your heyday, Peter. Didn't look quick and wasn't.
Aren't, soft, everything over the above.
Now, who have we got kicking here? Is this White kicking? That cameraman
looks like.
Just give us a number. Come on, we're expecting miracles. Where's your camera on the other side? It is 9. Yep, so as we thought, Josh White taking this conversion attempt.
He's a line kicker, he's a goal kicker, half-back, everything.
Yeah, just that breeze up high, just held up in the breeze. So
shows there's actually a bit of breeze up there too with that kick. So you know, if Taupo Marist can stay within Kui in this half,
yeah, so
they're going to have a win behind them.
19 minutes gone, 5-all. Backs. That was a great try by Marist. That'll give them a hell of a lot of confidence, I think. First attack, try, 5-all. Dunster taking the kick off. Oh, no one's called for it. There's a bit of a mix up there. Oh. Have you got a number? Excellent try there. What number?
Corey Brooks.
Corey Brooks scores there. So kick off by United. Poor calling there by the catchers from Marist. Ball bounced free, and Corey Brooks just comes through like a thief in the night, and he's got a T against his name.
How often do you see that these days, where that happens now with the lifting lock just goes over them? Winger comes through, picks up, and he's gone. Happens a lot these days.
Conversion. Peter reminds me a lot of your favourite team, the Blackburn Sevens. Stacey Waka, or Flula, she's expert at that coming through. Yes. Behind the jumpers and taking that ball. So Corey Brooks try, Hopa Haika converted. 20 minutes gone, 12-5 Tongariro United over Taupo Marist. So that'll deflate them a little bit. They were on the high, and just some poor work there at the kick-off has cost them dearly.
I'm sure the captain Salary will just be telling, we're here, we're up, let's get back up there, let's put pressure on them, and just hold our line for this half, hold our line, have a real crack in the second half.
How do you think the Fijian boys will be enjoying this delightful weather, Peter? Mind you, a lot of them have come from Taumaranui, so it may be difficult there too. I thought there might have been a late tackle, so they've let it bounce again. They haven't learnt their lesson. That's Sobakania tried to slip a pass there. Dunster's strong Dunster, just holding that ball up, just setting it till his baddies arrive. And Tamo just releasing it to the big boys, just hitting it up.
That Cornelius again, he's done some work in that tight already.
Heiko and they've lost it again. Heiko has turned the ball over, just no support there, and that's a great kick. I think that was by the...
There was a hook at KCRU.
Just a lovely little kick and chase there by Puia.
He's a nephew of an old Taupo Marist stalwart, Tony Huranui.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yep.
He says...
So we've got there,
two truck drivers.
Yeah, Dracula.
Nice tackle.
Who did that tackle? There was
11. There was try scorer Corey Brooks.
Yeah, he looks dangerous, doesn't he? He looks quite a healthy runner, that Fijian boy. Nice hit up there. Can't quite see how
that's your boy
Dobbin.
Harry Lloyd, I think.
So Marist, it's their first sustained time with the ball in hand. Let's see what they've got. He's just drifting across. Drifting, that's Dobbin.
Good pressure building. Oh.
No.
As I say that, he drops the ball cold.
Penalty back though. What are you thinking, Peter? We might actually get some play this side. I'm thinking kick for the corner and have a dig.
You would think so. She's quite a way out for attempted 3 points.
So like we're saying, other games around the district today, we've got Taumaranui Districts versus Taupo Sports, so top of the table. Piu Piu versus Taumaranui Eels over at Piu Piu. Waititi versus Waitomo, and QQ versus Bush. So he's done a very good kick, just about 7 metres out. We've got an attacking line out here for Taupo Marist, so interesting to see who number 8 go to Satherley, Peter.
I was going to say, odds on, it'll go to Satherley, won't it? See how good their drivers, or will they just go straight out to the backs and try to crash in midfield?
Robinson throwing the ball in, prop. No, we were both wrong.
Oh, yeah. Shock horror.
So it is at the back though. Satherley does have the ball at the back, and all the fatties are now driving it. It looks like they've got the attack going now. It looks like this drive will go well. I think it's Satherley at the back, and that's a try. I get it. No, it wasn't Satherley.
No.
I'm just trying to get that number, sorry.
Any chance of Pura winning
Number
for
3.
us? Try score it?
Sam
3.
Robinson. So the hooker, typically there, hooker throws the ball and just gets on the back of that maul, and try there to Sam Robinson. That's a good response by Taupo Marist. Takes it up to 12-10. Kick to come. Bit of an easier kick this one. Well, closer kick we should say for Josh White. So very important. Be good for Marist to draw level into the wind. It'll be great effort.
This will give Marist a lot of confidence. So actually, look at that. That looked really good, that line out drive, you know. They might think, oh, that could be our way through here. It's a big win there.
Yeah, that looked really promising, but it just fell short and just drifted out wide. So, as we said, 25 minutes gone first half. Tongariro 12, Taupo Marist 10. This is actually not a bad game of rugby.
It's a good game of rugby, and you know, as I harped on before, there's a wind up there when you see the goal kickers, and you know, could well come the second half. That could be a big factor.
Yeah, rain just sweeping down the ground. So, Tongariro with a healthy kind of advantage with the conditions. So that's a big bruising run from, not sure who that is, maybe Tom Ryan. Big bruising run there by the King Country prop.
There goes Satherley.
There's Satherley.
That's a good run.
Satherley, if he gets selected with King Country this year, should get his blazer. 18 games so far for KC, so be nice to see him. He'd be due reward to get a blazer at 25. That's another penalty to Marist. They've come right back into it, haven't they?
They certainly have. You see, number 9 does everything, didn't he?
Yeah, and they've got not a bad reserve halfback in Christian Standen sitting on the bench to take over. I understand he played a full game last week and had been a bit poorly this week, so maybe on the bench, but this Josh White ain't doing too bad at 9, is he?
No, certainly not. He's having a very good game.
So we're on the attack again, Marist.
Surely you go down the same route.
A lot of movement. 6 again. Good
nice
take. Hunter Downard. He jumps higher than his father.
You can run Mike down. I certainly move.
So there's some attacking play there. Oh, I don't know whether to go live or off the screen. I can't see either.
Oh, unlucky.
Expert comments. What was that for?
Holding on, I think.
No.
Yep, man was over the ball. Holding on by the looks, yes.
Peter McCulloch, expert comments, expert in the game of rugby.
Give me strength.
Only just held on there by Savakania. And the Fijian boys, they've got some open space here. Fijian to Fijian to Fijian. Great to see. He is so deceptive, that 10.
He doesn't look quick, does he? He's strong.
No, it's describing me, Peter. Strong and not quick.
I don't know where strong comes from.
Lost forward there, just again disappointing finish for Marist. Baravalala just off on a little weaving run, passed it to one of the fatties, and they dropped it. So this boy's looked like he's already played a game of rugby. One of the reserves coming in, just going to get some more water.
I thought it was Sean McGreevy for a second then, an old Taupo Sports and Marist boy.
It's good to see though. Yeah, like I say, a miserable day here, but yeah, there's probably a crowd of 150, 200, Peter.
Yeah, it is a very good crowd. In fairness, Tongariro United and Taupo Marist always bring good crowds to their games.
Oh, Dunster again. He's a powerhouse, isn't he?
Yeah, he certainly is.
Big boy 13 just driving it up. Matotia. Oh, offside there. Cowie just letting that go.
Good hit from Marist. Driving back.
So Tongariro United, Dunster, as I said, Dunster name synonymous. A couple of the Dunster boys out with injuries, so it's tough to replace that quality. But we're going wide there. It looks like Connor Dobbin. Oh no.
she's willing.
There's not many in that ruck or in that maul and ruck, but there's lots of big boys lined up ready to attack this Marist line. 20.
Oh, holding on again. Who was that on his feet? Was that the
I'm not sure.
5, was it?
21, sorry. Kate Inglis, sorry. I just picked up who that was. So Kate, the hooker, just holding on there. Josh White, as you say, doing everything, kicking for touch.
It's a pretty good kick into the wind too.
30 minutes got just in front of a fantastic antique glass and glazing sign. You'll note, Peter.
Yeah, I'm looking more at the McDonald's sign myself, but hey.
So 30 minutes, just coming up to 30 minutes gone. Tongariro 12, Tongariro United 12, Taupo Marist 10. Great feature on Tongariro United on Grassroots Rugby last week. Featured them over at Turangi. Great little article about the club and the new club rooms. Fantastic to see. Marist on the attack. Like we said, they haven't had much ball to attack with, but when they have, they've made lost ball.
That's a tough ball to pick up. And the halfback was under pressure when he threw it too. So
that's your man Satherley dropping that, Peter. Thoughts?
Tough pass around his ankles.
So, like we said, a couple of big games around the district. Sports versus Taumaranui districts. Sports leading the comp, but districts need a win to stay in that top 5. There's 6 battling for 5 spots. QQ Bush, that's kind of a bottom of the table clash, and Waitomo Waitati, there'll be a real hatred there between those two teams. A lot of passion there, and Pew Pew Eels is a critical game as well. So some great games. We'll try and get some halftime scores if we get an opportunity. Head up there.
Tough game for Taupo Sports over in Tamarinu though. They're battling with injuries a bit, and it's always tough Tamarinu in the rain and the mud.
There was even talk calling in Brian Mansfield. 130 kilograms, no fitness, so they made the right choice in not calling him. But back to this game. So United here just driving it up again. Number 7, a big hit up there.
Good run from Kate Inglis. It's helter skelter, isn't it?
Connor Dobbin just settling things down. 15, it looks like Rafu Balaval, bit sore there.
That's a nice kick. 5 metres out from the line it finishes.
Nice. Nice take there by Amani. I've been impressed with Amani so far, so he's done a power of work and it kind of suits him this day. Big wet day, driving day for a number 8. Being turned over though.
What's that for? Holding on.
Satherley. Looked like again it was our boy Satherley right over that ball. Him and Amani having a good battle, aren't they? The 2 number 8s.
Certainly are. 2 slightly different physiques to them, but both powerful.
32 minutes gone, 12-10 Tongariro lead. That wind again, Peter, you've harped on about it, I know, but that wind is strong and Marist have got that in the second half. Maximus Dunster taking the ball up. Beautiful pass there.
He's
by Namutu the lock.
Oh, get out of here.
Sound like Justin Marshall, Peter. A poor man, Justin Marshall.
A bald man or a poor man?
So who's that taking that ball up? They're just setting the forwards, just sticking with this driving play. A little bit surprising. They've had a couple of good attack chances and they've gone wide here for the first time out to the left there, Corey Brooks. Well, a little bit. Did he maybe play it on the ground?
I think
right there.
Man was in front.
Yeah.
So offside.
So one hitting it up there, 2 Kaki. Another penalty advantage here for United. They're a metre from the line. The big boys are desperate for the ball.
Marist will do well to hold them out here.
Oh, I'm not sure what they've got.
Great defence.
Is that Amani again having an attack?
And it was Satherley in there.
Oh, was it?
Making the tackle on him too.
So got another advantage, it appears, to Tongariro United. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a yellow card. 13 having a crack as well. He's lost it. He was over the try line and just lost it whilst lunging for it.
Go back to the advantage though.
Wouldn't be surprised it was 2 or 3 penalties. He must be thinking about having to talk to the players soon.
Doesn't look like it. What are they doing here? Tap and go? Ooh.
No, expert comments here from Peter McCulloch.
They must rate this scrum.
Well,
you see now the old tap and go? It's quite good to see. Speeds the game up.
Who's just limping quite badly here in the back line, is that?
It's a try scorer.
Mautotia. Yeah, got good replacement though on the bench, and John Coco available to come on. So, yeah, Matoto isn't any good. They'll certainly be keen to get him off. So
I'd watch this. Amani will go right and charge straight over. That's what'll happen.
Okay, you've heard this first. Tamo, Amani, right. Charging right. Oh, expert comments here by Peter McCulloch. Calls it first time, and Amani, he's been very, very impressive, and that is a great try to the number 8 to push that lead for Tongariro United 17-10. Read that like a script, Peter.
You could see it coming a mile away. Wow. It was a geese, let's be honest.
No, great call there. So we've got Hiker to take the conversion. 17-10, do you think 7-point win?
Yeah, probably a little bit more than that, depending on how Marist look to play it. You know, if they've got a kicking first 5/8 or halfback, there's some big ground to be made from it.
Does seem a little light, eh? So this will be an important kick. Just gets it out past that 7-point buffer. Just keeping an eye on the reserves. The reserves are warming up. I'm not sure we'll get any subs before half time. 4 minutes to go, but here's Ed Callahan. He's been a stalwart of Tongariro United. Still involved. Hiker just going through his routine. Important kick here. It's not the quickest routine I've ever seen. Pushes it wide, so it remains 17-10. 3.5 minutes to go. Tongariro United 17. Taupo Marist 10.
Well, the rain seems to have subsided again.
As I say, a lovely day for rugby, Peter. Lovely day for rugby.
Time will tell in the second half. Time will tell.
So Marist not doing it too badly. Just not hurrying to take the kick off, are they? Just wind down that clock. 3 minutes to go. Number 20 getting warmed up. That's Gent Standen or Christian Standen. Pretty sure we'll see him. Number 13, that's our Welsh boy. Yep. I think the Welsh boy's been introduced to the two-rungy way of tackling. Fit in a little bit. Anyway, that's Ingles with a good charging run, the hooker. And then there'll be another Dunster. I don't know if he knows how to kick. He's a powerful boy, isn't he? He's a handful for this Marist team. Every time he touches the ball.
This man's played well, Cornelius. He's taken the ball up tirelessly all half.
Yeah,
he hasn't gone back.
Not the tallest lock I've ever seen.
No. Good shunter in the scrum, though.
Yeah, good call, Peter. Expert comments here by Peter McCulloch. Hiker just playing.
Kicking and diving.
Yeah. And still on his feet, doing very well. A couple of minutes go till that halftime whistle. Tongariro United will definitely want to score. Get one more try up on that board. Oh,
he's going to use the wind.
Too far. Days gone by, Peter, when the dead ball before Ben Sheriff changed it. Dead ball areas were about 50 metres deep. So
that would have stayed in probably.
In your day when you were playing on this fantastic park. Named after Owen Delany, a stalwart of Hawke's Bay and King Country Rugby. Delany name very synonymous with King Country Rugby.
As more thunder starts clapping from the beside the grandstand, another great day to be out there playing rugby.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I've been away, but I haven't watched a lot of club rugby. Have you been watching much?
I've been to a couple of games, but no, I was away last week. I do love the Tongariro United Taupo Sports clash. It always is a beauty. Over the last few years, it's been probably a standout for rugby and King Country and Club Rugby.
And even
always have big battles.
And I've watched a few of the Marist sports games as well, and they there's not a love lost between those two teams. Who's that? That's number 11 coming through. Oh, he stood him.
Done.
Yes, he scored it there. That is Lovinai Dracula. Oh, 15, sorry. Ratu Balavu. Yeah, so fantastic try there. In, out. Kind of thought he'd got held up, but no, he managed to dot down out wide, so that is a bit of a surprise out of nowhere, really. You were just talking some twaddle, Peter, and next thing, Marist, tough kick, 17-15, just to tie it up. I reckon Marist have got a fair track here, haven't they?
They have, and they don't look to be tiring either. If they, as I say, if they play the second half right, you know, they've got a good line out, and if they can put it into the corners, they can put some pressure on Tongariro United.
Yeah, just there potentially is some strength to come off this United bench, but
Tongariro United also, I would imagine, will be good into a win where they just grunt it up through the likes of Cornelius and Toby Tukaki and just grunt it up.
So this is Josh White. He hasn't quite been successful with the conversion yet. Important.
Everything's been out wide, though.
Yeah. Struck that one, just hit the post, so unsuccessful. So that's half time here. Tongariro United 17, Taupo Marist 15. Good first half of rugby in trying conditions. So very, very enjoyable game of rugby.
It's a very, very enjoyable game of rugby, and it bodes for a very good second half. It's going to be tight. I foresee it being tight.
Yep. So we'll pass you on to Lockie, we'll be putting some stuff on for you to entertain you during the first half. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be with you soon for the second half.
Well, kia ora, we're here with Josh Stannon, King Country Rugby Manager, and this is all about the Wahine Toa Secondary School Program. Tell us about it.
Yeah, there was a bit of a pipe dream of mine, just to engage our girls in the secondary school space.
Yeah.
Because we're so spread out geographically. Yeah. So for us, it was about having identity with those young wahine.
Yeah.
So they don't get lost in the bays and the Waikatos. Yes. We've only got the 6 colleges in the King Country and 3 or 4 kura. So the first year, I think we had around 4 of those colleges participate. And then this year, the full Monty, everyone involved. So it was awesome in terms of each college being represented, and then just the range of age grade of girls from the year 9 through to 13. We looked at the participation and the enjoyment factor,
nice.
The fun factor of it. Awesome. So we took away the competition. We weren't playing for points or trophies. We start with the 7s in term 1. A decent 10s program through term 2, and then they go off and play their 15s and those other unions. Yeah, it was just about getting them out on the footy field, throwing the ball around, but we also wrapped the other lot of support around that program, so not just the rugby.
Congratulations to King Country Rugby.
Cool, thank you very much.
Excellent. Cool.
we're back live here. Just been told huge viewing numbers. Apparently 52 so far, but there's been, I think, 3,000 have clicked on at different times throughout the game. So fantastic to have you on board watching these live streams run here via Lockie, and I forgot Lockie's name of his company, but Lockie does the live stream splash screen. Lockie does all the games here for King Country, does a fantastic job, professional setup. It's awesome. So Peter, see if you see any changes. I see John Coco definitely on now for Tongariro United. Coco,
Yes.
former New Zealand Heartland player, so he'll be huge for United into this win. Big, strong guy, lead guy, so good to see him. I'll try and get any other changes on
Is
the
that
Marist
Charlie
team.
Hanari out there too? Or is it not?
See 17.
No, he's not 17. He's number 5, I think.
Oh. All right, so as we said, Marist have the wind. Haven't quite had chance to catch up on any halftime scores. We will try and get you some if we can.
Now, I think the wind has picked up over half time.
Which is unusual here at Taupo, eh? It normally will drop. If you're ever playing here, always take the wind because it will drop in the second half. But yeah, definitely correct, Peter. Expert comments. So here we are, 17-15 Tongariro United. They're into the wind.
There's Charlie Hanari.
So Charlie's on as well. He's one game away from his blazer for King Country, so let's hope he gets picked for the King Country team this year. Good man, Charlie Hanari. Been through a few clubs, but he's loving it at Tongariro United. Old man Willie Hanari, also a great character in King Country Rugby and East Coast Rugby. So United, Peter, you picked it. Lot of just straight hit ups, and
They're going
like
to
I
keep
say,
it tight, aren't they?
it's just out there. But yeah, like I say, Coco, big strong boy. He's a handy guy to have. Has he replaced Dunster? Which would be, I would only think that would be an injury. I'd be very surprised by you.
Or is it Dunster gone to first 5? Dunster's gone to first 5. So has he replaced the skipper, Hopper Hyatt?
Yeah.
Hayaka.
You wouldn't really want to be looking at that 10, 12, 13, would you? They're big boys to look at. The Welsh boy will be wondering why the hell he's playing halfway around the world to come and try and attack them. But he's acquitted himself well. So 17-15, just a minute gone into the second half. Still drizzly, drifty rain. Wind is picking up, so Marist will be just kicking for that corner and just relying on that line out.
We'll bring you who Charlie Hanari has replaced once play moves a bit closer to us and we can actually see.
I'm wondering, is Standen... No, that's still Josh White is on. So Standen was warming up big time before half time, but he looks like he's still on the bench, and Josh White, who's done things really well at number 9.
He has.
So it doesn't look like any changes to that Marist team. Everyone looks...
No, someone's warming up there.
Not sure.
His leg bit over his head.
Yeah.
Amazing to see.
Oh, that's Standen. So Standen's still warming up. It even looks like the referee's bloody limping a little bit. Cowie, he's just looks a bit stiff-legged. Maybe that's how he runs. So
Cornelius is still on there, so Hanari hasn't replaced him.
I might just see, Peter, just if you can entertain the crowd, so I might just see if I can get any halftime scores.
So it's a line out Taupo United territory, and Marist to throw in. It's taking a bit slowly at the moment. Marist had a very good line out all game, so it's first line out with the win. So let's see what they do. They're gonna drive it up and then maybe look to kick for territory. We're not too sure.
Oh, poor throw. That actually was a very average throw.
Knocked on by United though.
Yeah, Downer just kind of reaching around down his ankles trying to take that. Sorry team, I wasn't clever enough to know how to get in to get halftime scores, so if anyone can if anyone who's listening who might be able to text me some scores, let us know.
There's a big. I've got it. I've got it for you there. So at the moment, I've got Taupo Sports score, Tauranui District 7, Taupo Sports 5.
Ooh.
Half time, or probably just starting after half time. Did say it would be tough down in that Tauranui mud.
Have you got some other scores here, Lockie, as well? Lockie's doing everything. He's cameraman, he's doing graphics, he's getting us scores.
Oh, that broke down.
Penalty there, though.
Oh, offside. Midfield offside.
Okay, we've got some other scores here. Oh, I can hardly read that. That's a small font, isn't it? Pew Pew 5. Taumaranui Eels 5. So nothing huge in the scoring.
Oh, that's a nice kick.
I don't know how to do that. So, yeah, so we've got districts leading sports and 5 all Pew Pew. So as we get scores throughout the day, we'll update you. That's a good kick. We'll get back to this game. So that's...
5 metres out.
Who was that? Was that your man White, your halfback?
No doubt. He's done everything else today.
Except kick to conversion.
Well, yeah. As I stated, wide out though. Very tough kicks into the wind.
Okay, this isn't all no touchies. No little ball boys like you used to do, Peter, as a young little snot-nosed player. Had to go and get the ball. Hard when you're playing. So this is an important throw. The throwing's been a bit average. They've traditionally gone to downard at number 6, but Satherley...
Oh, he got it.
Takes it this time, so they've got a drive. This will be interesting. Was
that the 10-metre rule, was it?
Coming in.
The ruck hadn't coming in too early from the from the back line.
Just a little bit
tough rule, that rule. Tough rule.
A little bit enthusiastic. It looks like we've got Standen, Christian Gent Standen. I see he's had a gent to his name, and Mangakino boy looks like he's getting ready to come on.
There'll be some wind out there. United didn't even try to kick for the line. They decided to tap and go.
Made some good yards, though.
They have, haven't
they? Big hit up there.
Another advantage being played. Let's see what they do here. Tap and go again. They actually kick for the touch.
Is that Hanari with the headgear?
We're in number 5.
So that's unusual. So really weird there. So Dunster kicking Patachi makes 12 metres and goes the furthest way to the field. So coming outside, there must be a heavy win there. Standen coming on number 20. So Christian Standen, 3 games for King Country last year before he went over to Ireland. So he's replacing Josh White, who's had a very, very good game. Very, very impressed with the young 19-year-old. He played really well.
Very busy game, isn't he? Very busy all game.
High fives from the bench. Rain just drifting.
It's turned over. United have got that.
Nice tackle there, good defence. So it'll just be
straight up the guts. Well, as I say that.
It was Charlie Anari dropped that, but went backwards.
Is that Coco, is it?
No, I'm not sure who that is over that far side. As we said, the game's been on the far side from the grandstand, probably 100 metres from us, and the Kalakai side ain't something that we're renowned for. So, but they've recycled the ball, just not getting much past second 5. So that's Steele Spence just getting smacked backwards there. Number 7.
Man Satherley again, who made that big hit. There's Charlie Hanare. This will be what United do in the second half, I'm guessing. Rumble it up tough. I'd go far outside first or second 5.
So there's Jackson Owens. Again, another great name in Tongariro or Turangi Township. The Owens family done a lot for the town, a lot for Tongariro Rugby, a lot for Turangi Rugby, and a lot for King Country Rugby.
You'll see John Coco, he's keeping in close and he's using his strength just to get over the advantage line. He's almost playing as another loose forward for them.
Yeah, she's not attractive play, but it's kind of what you got to do in this sort of conditions, isn't it?
2 points in it.
But like the start of the first half, Marist just defending. Oh, someone's down there. One of the boys who did the big hit up. He's a bit sore. 17, Hanari. He's been prominent in the first 9 minutes of this game, but just turned over.
What was that turnover for there, Andrew? Was that holding on?
No, you were pointing out a mistake in my commentary, Peter. So I wasn't watching as you were criticising my brilliant commentary.
I think that was Charlie Hanari holding on.
Yeah, a lot of people in the grandstand today. Miserable out there. No one on the bank. Surprise, surprise. A couple of hardy souls over the far side under umbrellas, but yeah, a few in the grandstand, which is good to see.
The way they've done Owen Delany part number 1 now, it is good to watch from the other side. You can actually get close to the game now as opposed to sitting up on the bench. So you can sort of move along the fence line, but they've moved it in, which has made it a lot better viewing on that side actually.
Now, I am a bit lost. Oh, I didn't see there was a player down injured. I didn't see that. I was wondering whether the referee was being replaced.
Is that the TK Puhia down, is it?
Yeah, it could be actually.
Gingerly gets up.
Bit of strapping there. So the points table, how it sits at the moment: Taupo Sports 34, Tongariro 27 points, Pew 27, Wairati 24, Taumarunui Eels 22, Districts 21 points, Marist 11, Waitomo 11, QQ 3, Bush none. So really important game for Tongariro to win to try and keep that second place and get some home advantage come semi-final or top 5 time.
Good run.
Number 6, Owen's coming into his own a little bit, just kind of a bit quiet in the second half. That's my boy Amani. Yep. Not many other forwards there that could have attacked that. Oh, Satherley does have a crack. Tamo just managing to get.
Oh! Charlie Hanari tries the backflip pass. It hits the ground. Turnover.
Someone's down injured there.
It's Sam Robinson, is it? Nice kick.
The ball must be slippery. Number 11 there. Brooks just about dropped it. Dobbin just scragged there by one of the Fijian boys. So we've got a injury back play. Oh, here we go. Here's Coco making a great break. No, sorry, that was Dunst. Coco putting the ball.
That was Coco.
Coco made the break, yeah.
Overlark done more to get back there.
There's a little bit of feeling out there, isn't there? Just there's the odd little shove. So I think we're just trying to work out. We think that's Robinson down hurt. He looks in a bit of pain, doesn't he?
He's down for a good 2 or 3 minutes. I think his plays revolved around him.
So just the points table. Sports comfortably done his shoulder. We've been told by Lockie, Dr. Lockie is. He's guessing that he's done his shoulder, but looks like it could be a bit of a timely delay here. There's a bit of concern around it, and it's probably not nice. It's just be milling around there in that drudgery rain, is it? So as I was saying, Sports 34 well ahead at the top. They're looking good, but as Peter said, few injuries. Then there's 6 teams battling for 5 spots, so all of them 27 points, 27, 24, 22 and 21. So you really, Tongariro need to win this to kind of cement themselves further into that top 5.
It's not Sam Robinson, sorry.
Yep. Lockie's got that 100% correct. It's looks like a shoulder. No, what's that? Lockie's very, very surprised. We'll just confirm who's coming off now. He's not going straight into the medical area, so
Is that
maybe
Carl Kiwi McGregor coming on for it?
yeah.
So it's Tom Ryan.
So Tommy Ryan, so he's bit of neck, bit of shoulder. He's looks in a bit of discomfort. And who's come on, Peter? Carl Kiwi McGregor. So yeah, that's a blow. It's a blow for Ryan. Doesn't want an injury this stage of the season. Finally, this is the closest we've seen play so far. So Taupo for Tongariro United putting the ball in. Good scrum, good solid scrum by United. And again, just
There goes Coco. Makes ground again. She's going to be a grind this second half from Tongariro United. I think they're just going to keep it close.
And that's Jackson Owens. He seemed to have a quiet first half, but he certainly kind of come to the fore the second half. Big hit up there by Tukaki, the prop. And that's
That's a try scorer, mate.
I told you. But penalty here. It's looks like it's been turned over again by Marist. So
Oh,
not sure what they're
holding on.
holding on. Yep.
Everything around there seems to be holding on, doesn't it? Nice boots from Stand. They stand out like the proverbial, don't they?
So as always, King Country Club Rugby, the series sponsor is Waitomo, Kiwis fueling Kiwis. So great sponsors of King Country Club Rugby, Waitomo. So very, very much appreciated their input into this great union. That wind has definitely got stronger. Right on halfway, we've got Marist throwing the ball in. Let's see if their line out is improved. Yep, certainly has. That's Downard taking it in.
Oh, had to turn for the pass.
But some expensive rugby in the wet. Didn't really achieve a hell of a lot. It was a bit of a Hail Mary pass. These PGM boys are starting to cut some capers, aren't they? Nice.
Had it off his knee, I think.
Yeah. Definitely off his knee, yeah. So I don't know why everyone stopped. You can see straight away that stand-in pass is a lovely pass, isn't it?
It is. It certainly is. Let's see if he can use his boot into some open spaces and put pressure.
As you say, a lot of space. Peter, great vision. And a lot of space in behind here. Just Mototia is just dropping back because there's... That is
a well-placed kick.
Yep, nice play. Crowd just giving the United boys a bit of a hurry up, but she's a stiff wind, and it's hard to make yardage, isn't it?
You see Father Josh Standen happy with that little nudge. Surprised he's not over the other side, just giving a little bit of advice here and there.
It was more his grandfather, Wayne. Wayne will be the one giving the advice. So again, just hitting it up, driving it up.
United won't kick this, so hold on to it and just grind it up.
So, yeah, it's messy. It's messy. It's messy in those rucks, isn't it? There's not a lot of driving. Excited tonight, Peter? Chiefs, Hurricanes?
Yes, I'm a Hurricanes man.
Yep. So
sadly, no, for the region. Sadly, not a Chiefs man. I'm a inbred Hurricanes man. So
inbred, that's correct. Bit disappointing though. They've got Savia, Barrett, and who's the other one out? There's one of the other All Blacks.
Right. Julian Savia is captaining, I think.
Yeah.
Tonight.
So that'll be a big one. I assume it's 7 o'clock tonight.
7:05. Yeah.
Lot, as you can see across the broadcast, lots of sponsors here for King Country Rugby and Club Rugby. Great to have all them on board, supporting this fantastic union. Great job being done by Kurt McCorkin, the general manager, and new lady on board, Sharon Sutton, is looking after sponsorship. So
I noticed A&T Glass bang on halfway. Funny that.
Yes, fantastic company. All right, so back to the rugby. Marist attacking in the 22. There's drizzling heavily again, or raining heavily again, just driving play. Not quite sure. Big driving rush there by one of the tidies, one of the fatties.
He's good in charge.
He's been quite handy. Is that Ingles, I think. He's been gutsy.
Off his feet, was it? Came in off his feet. Geez, a tough gig being a forward these days, isn't it? You really got to think about what you're doing when you come in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get that. Sorry, I think it's Rainford, the 7 for Marist. He's a tough little guy, isn't he? Not a lot of size to him, but he's always at them, just digging away at things, always first to take the ball up.
Another well-known Taupo family.
Yep, bit of thunder.
And I think the wind's picked up even more. The rain's sleeting across.
So, yeah.
And actually coming into the commentary box, so to speak.
If we could in future please have a glass screen put up in future, please. Just a complaint from the commentators getting wet here.
No hair getting wet in fairness, but hey.
Who we got charging up there? That was Cornelius. That's your boy, Peter. You like him, don't you?
He's still going.
Yep.
What are we in? Coming up 60 minutes, and he's still taking the ball up.
Nice hold there. There was a bit of pressure on. Bit of pressure on the end. Held it well.
Haven't Marist used the wind as well as they could have in the second half?
No, Coco with a kind of bruising run. Tamo there's a gap there for Tamo going wide. Everything, like we said, everything's on that far side. It looks a lot closer on your screen than it does sitting up here trying to do it live. Fatties, not a lot of fatties in that ruck, but they've cleared the ball. Tamo will whip it out wide, and I'm thinking we'll get another hit up from some of the big boys.
That's Cornelius again. He's a worker.
No real bat. Who's that? That was Dunster.
United would really want to score here.
From
the side.
from the side, yeah.
It's a replacement Carl Kiwi McGregor down and back playing. He's in a bit of pain.
It's
a bruising game.
Marist just looking a little bit tired. They've done a lot of defending, haven't they? But I guess you're just tackling big boppers, just charging at you. It will definitely take its toll. Doesn't look to be a lot of action on the bench either, so maybe just a little light.
Bede Frederick's just coming on.
Yeah, it didn't have a lot of size to him, so I'm not sure where he'll slot in. Yeah, so that's like you say, McGregor. McGregor's been on. I'm not sure what else I've got on the bench in regards prop. So
front rows.
Yeah, maybe Golden Oldie scrum. We'll just have to wait and see. Here's our Tom Ryan just on the sideline with a sling with his arm. So yeah, like you say, a shoulder or something like that. So no good for them. And another prop's coming off. So we'll watch with interest. 20 minutes gone the second half. No points. 17-15. Tongariro United over Taupo Marist.
Nice
good kick there. Was that standing?
Yep.
That.
And a good 40 metres on that.
So right in front of us, 10 metre side of halfway Marist with the ball. Poor throw again. The wind doesn't help, but not a lot of
arms in that tackle from 10.
I think the refs got it. No, just carry on. I say carry on.
Because you were a big hitter with shoulders, weren't you?
That's what we did, Peter. Oh, who's this big
Oh.
charging run from Tukaki?
Number 10, Barra Valakid, Lallard, went for the big shoulder again. Oh!
Dano's just bited. Oh, Delany held on to it. Just struggled with the wet ball, but managed to hold on to it. Another penalty. I'd hate to think how many penalties there's been this game. A lot of.
Rugby United just look like they're starting to become a little bit dominant in this game now, don't they?
Expert comments by Peter McCulloch.
It's Kate Inglis, just leaves that one behind him.
Yeah, it's a set play, I think. 5, that's your man, Cornelius. 17, Hinari. Who's 17? I haven't got him.
Got 17.
No, we haven't. So sorry, number 17. We'll just call you 17. Tukaki, he's hit the ball up well.
Try.
He's given it. So Tukaki, driving play, has been pretty bloody. He's been good all game, just charging up.
Tukaki's obviously one of their big ball runners, and he's done it for, what's that, 61 minutes, and he's still going.
Yeah.
Rewarded with a try there, so.
Tukaki, another well-known King Country name around the Bennydale area. Wonder if it's any relation. We've got number 20 warming up, Rory O'Wright for Tongariro United. They've taken or extended their lead 22-15. 18 to go second half. Yeah, you're spot on, Peter. Marist just either haven't had the ball enough or haven't used the conditions well enough. They've just let themselves down.
I think in fairness to Tongariro United, they have certainly dominated the second half possession and just are happy just to rumble it up in their big men, and bringing on John Coco as basically a fourth loose forward is working wonders for them.
So Connor Dobbin taking this kick.
Just looking over to Charlie Hinari has just come to the bench.
Connor Dobbin misses.
So, and who's come on for Charlie Hinari? That must Rory Wright come on, has he?
That must be an injury for Hinari.
Yeah. He did limp off a little.
22-15. So there's action on the bench. Not a lot of action on the Marist bench, but a bit of action on the so we've got that Rory Wright, number 20, is on the field now for Tongariro United. Oh, that wind is very strong, but as we said, just hitting it up. There's my boy, Amani, very happy with his game today.
Cade Inglis. He's been industrious too. There must be a hell of a wind out there, because United just are not kicking from in their own 22.
And sadly, Marist haven't made any ground using the wind. Oh, bit of an overlap there, but well covered by Marist, number 11. That's Brooks just passing the ball back infield. Lost board again. Just lost its way a little bit the game in the second half, isn't it? Just the conditions have got worse.
22-15 to Tongariro United though. 1 7-pointer in it.
Just even getting a bit cold myself up here. Do you want to pop down and get me a little jacket, Peter?
I thought you were going to say a hot dog.
Yeah.
Your fourth one for the day.
Nasty. So there, not a lot of height in that Marist second row. We'll see. It looks like it's full contested scrums. We were worried they were short of props.
It certainly looks contested.
Yep, that's certainly contested. So.
Oh yes, that's contested.
Yeah. That's the first attacking ball. Not a lot happening out there. Just
they're trying to play in behind the advantage line. It's not working.
Oh,
nice hands.
That is some Fijian flair. Fantastic play out, pushed out there. So I'm not sure who that was, but just a little flick up off the ground.
It was Dracula, I think.
So 15 minutes to go. Josh Standen, the rugby manager, prowling the sideline. Been doing this now for the Union for about 15 years, I think. Very experienced, got all the gear, wearing the team all black jacket now, I see.
And he also refs schoolboy rugby in the mornings as well, and he actually does it really well.
Yep.
Talks to the players, he does a great job.
Oh,
with
that's
it.
not straight.
That's not
Refs.
straight. Tough call to go down the back of the line out on that one. Right, let's see if Taupo Marist decide to use the wind, try and get in behind United.
You've got to go short with your line out throw, don't you? No point, like you said, no point going long. This wind is picked up dramatically.
And go money at 2.
Who are you thinking, Downard?
No, I'm thinking Southerly at 2. And wrong again.
Expert comments by Peter McCulloch. Oh, good hit, good driving run up there. Not sure who hit that up, but it was Yeah, they just
need to settle and then look to go across, as United did in the first half, using the wind, those 50-20s.
Yeah,
this could be really dominant.
Fijian boys wanting to play some flary rugby, aren't they? And it's just not quite the right conditions.
It's not 28 degrees, I guess.
All right, who have we got coming on here? 18, looks like. No, 23, sorry.
Liam
Grimshaw.
I think he's going into prop.
Be interesting to see where Liam's going. Not the biggest unit I've ever seen. Headgear, knee bands. He's ready to go. So United surprised me.
That's some big contact.
That's your boy, Satherley. Good tackle. He's been industrious again. Here's my boy Amani. He's been industrious as well.
A bit quieter in the second half, Amani.
Oh. Still willing, isn't it? Still
heard that from up here.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like on the screen, but live, there's some big hits, and that tickled up. It tickled him up. Number 17, whose name, unfortunately, we aren't sure who it is. So not a lot different. It's been 27 minutes of pretty much the same stuff by United, but very, very effective. It was Rory Wright taking the ball up, and just either he losing it forward or one of the other guys. We've got a sub coming on, 23. That's our Grimshaw. Be interesting to see where Liam's heading to.
Just wanted to make a shout out to the Tongariro United Colts team that has been pulled together this year. It's a fantastic thing for under 21 rugby, and any young guys out of school or who are keen to play, just get in contact with your club, because all the clubs in Taupo are really willing to help this team out. We need an under 21s team, and it's great to get kids out and just playing.
Are they playing in the Bay of Plenty comp?
I think they're playing in the Bay of Plenty comp. I could be wrong on that. Bay of Plenty Waikato maybe.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? The demise of 21 rugby. When we were young lads, many years ago, every town had an under 21 team or a Colts team. But it is, like you say, it's great to see it being introduced back into Taupo. So,
right.
Did you see where Grimshaw went?
No, I didn't. Sorry, I was. Right.
Oh, Satherley, quick
Put it
tap.
down there. Put it.
Doesn't look. Oh, he's halfback. No, it can't be half. Oh, yeah, he's gone halfback and stand-ins to first five. Yep.
So maybe stand on a look.
Yeah, he's got a good boot on.
Look already.
Yep, he's a clever player stand-in, so he'll be.
It wasn't the greatest kick. Quite enough angle on, and it's run dead. As you say, that would have been a magnificent kick 10 years ago, because it would have sat in the back of the dead ball line. But
probably one of my favourite players of years gone by is just warming up for Tongariro United. Veteran. I don't even know if he can be classed a veteran. Jeremy Dunster is warming up. Loved being involved with Gero back in the days with King Country. 9 games with King Country. Last repped in 2006 for King Country. So 17 years ago, and a few stone ago. But
and he's just
Just a
Just
bit
get a
nervous.
nervous one down there on me.
He's doing a Jerry Collins on us away from camera, thank goodness. So
You watch him tighten up everything. I watched him go on last year, and he played last year.
oh, here's a chance, here's a chance. I bet it sits up, he's going to score that. Oh! I don't know
Must have.
I don't know if the ref was close enough to get a view of it.
So when... Oh, he's given it.
He has given it.
Yeah.
So
It,
did we pick who it was?
it was this first 5. It was Baravalala,
Baravalala.
who's obviously moved out.
Yep. So it was a loose pass. We would love a replay, thanks, Lockie. But it was a loose pass by United. He just got a toe through on it, followed it up, won the race to the ball, barely got a touch on it. Well, he got a touch, but it was it wasn't that obvious that he got it, but that has tightened it right up. That's
2 points in him. Big kick. Monster kick.
oh, what a time.
22 all.
That's Standen stepping up, so what a time to come on. So that is 22 all, and we've got 8 minutes to go. This is exciting. This will be a great finish.
Here comes the big man.
Giro number 20. What number is he? What number is he wearing? 24. Part of the Dunster dynasty. Great family from Turangi. Oh, well, 3 guys had a go at it. They finally managed to sort that out. Number 6 just taking up. Hunter Downard.
Jeez.
Is he away? Oh. The three Fijian boys out wide combined. Just lost their way a little bit at the end, and they've turned it over. And
It's Coco.
Coco just...
Oh, no.
No.
Matute.
Hard to tell them apart. All big boys, aren't they?
That's...
Peter. Peter, maybe refrain from praising someone. Every time you do, they make a mistake. So just, bit of attacking play there. The Fijian boys had a run down that far side, and then...
and here he comes.
Giro, so coach of Tongariro United and impact player, last 8 minutes. Haven't seen Ra get on yet.
No, no.
Haven't felt the need to bring on...
I'm going to take a guess and say Ra is pushing 43, 44?
Nah, good man. Does a lot for this team. So Giro looks like he's gone into lock. That'll certainly add some weight to the push. But Marist have held it up very well. So, Standen's found a gap. He's gone straight through the middle. He hasn't got anyone outside him, but he split.
It's going to sit up.
The 15. Holy moly. So Standen splits him open with a great run. Throws a Hail Mary pass. Who was it who ran onto it? Was it Ratabala Vale? And he just couldn't control it. So
Baravalala, now he's moved out to in the centre, so he's really cutting some capers out there now.
6 minutes to go, 22 all. Peter, do they do golden time, golden point?
I'm not too
No,
sure.
they
I
don't,
wouldn't think
Peter.
so.
No, that was just a query, just to see his knowledge of the rules.
This is where United need a big scrum.
So Tamo's stayed on there the whole time, the halfback for United. Giro just trudges it off the back. All that experience. Rolls it between his legs. And they're not going to kick it out. They're not going to kick it out. No. Crossing. Run into each other. Well, what do you do here, Peter? You expert comments, what do you do?
Well, of course, expert comments, you're going to take the kick.
Well, it's always be expert after they've done it, but yeah. So this is a big kick for Standen. Like, he's been back a couple of weeks, been over in Ireland, played for King Country last year. Critical kick. We've got 5 minutes to go. Stiff win for United to get back in. is it just inside the 15?
It's a big
15,
kick.
yeah.
Right on the 15, isn't it? Oh,
Just inside, yeah. So he kicked the other one confidently. So, Peter, is he going to get it?
I'm going to hold judgment.
He will get it.
I think he will get it. I think go straight over the black dot. And he comes.
Oh, and off. That is a fantastic pressure kick from the young man. That's in off the post. Looked like it was going wide, eh? The
Did.
pink boots.
Obviously
looked
the
like
wind.
pushed it away, so it just bounced in off that left-hand post. So that has put Taupo Marist 25, Tongariro 22, and we've got 4 minutes to play. How are Tongariro United going to approach us? Attack or just same?
I think they've got a same. They've got to get it under control.
Ooh,
There'll be some big. I'm guessing there'll be some big hits coming in.
And then that's your clever play, isn't it? That's
Oh! Well, both teams very lucky. A metre roll, and we would have gone back.
But that's again, standards made a big difference in there. That's clever. You know, that's a 50, 60 metre gain.
The minute he came into first five, he's almost kicked everything and it's the right tactics.
And he doesn't really want to play first five, but he's a very, very talented first five. Nice take there, good hit.
Oh.
This will be a big upset. There'll be a big upset if Marist can take this for the points table. It's
pretty hard for United into this win too to get down the end to actually create something. 3 minutes to go.
That is Stanton again, just cutting them to shreds. He has made a huge difference coming on. Very impressive. Just driving it forward here. Just a try now. Obviously, is a death knell. Just another penalty.
What do they do? Take the 3?
Yeah. Oh, you're confident now, I see, Peter, with your bloody picks. Yep, Satterley, the captain, points at the post.
2 minutes to go. By the time the kick's done, we're down to about a minute, and then United just have to throw it around.
Oh, I've been very impressed with the last 15, 20 minutes with Marist. They've come in very well, played a great tactic. Standon's made a huge difference, just kicking for the corners, just getting the penalties and taking the points. It's standard play, but good play.
You look at Taupo Marist sword pack, there's not a lot of size there, is there, compared to Tongariro United, and they've worked industriously well just to...
Who have you been impressed with for both teams?
Whole forward pack for Taupo Marist. I think Sam Robinson's, obviously Satherley, they've been Gorunters in there who've just solid.
Yep.
Solid defence, solid everything.
That is through.
Never looked like missing.
Oh, he's called it. He's called the game. We say a minute early, but we've called it 28-22. Taupo Marist are very, very, very happy with that victory. That is a bit of an upset in the local derby. Taupo Marist 28, Tongariro United 22. Huge upset there. That's kind of fourth to bottom, beating second place here at Owen Delany Park at Taupo. Great result. Marist will be very happy with that. Will enjoy their beer. Peter, you enjoyed that game?
They did very much enjoy that game. That was a massive upset. That we did pick it at half time. Maybe if Marist could kick to the corners and just keep Tongariro United in their own territory, and they certainly did that. And Standon played a big role in that too by just popping the corners.
Yeah. So thank you very much for those who have tuned in. Don't forget next week the live stream game will be Taupo Sports versus Pew Pew, top of the table clash. Pleasure to bring this game to you. Great game here at miserable day, but a great game of rugby. Great result. I've got a couple of other results here quickly. Final Taumaranui Districts 15. Be true. Yeah, no, cancel that. We'll wait until we get some confirmation. But that, thank you very much for listening in and tuning in, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you.